What's up, everybody? I am Popo. Thank you very much for coming to the channel. I want to show you guys how to do something that's pretty simple. You're going to start off with a 16 bar beat this time, and then we're going to come out with something like this. So it's pretty dope because I get stuck sometimes whenever I'm trying to make different melodies and stuff. And they're saying is sampling dead. I think sampling just began, especially for someone like me that just gets tired of kind of playing the same thing on the keys. Now, when you can pitch them up and pitch them down, you can been playing keys for a long time, or you know how to use a synthesizer. This really comes in handy. I want to show you guys this today, so that's what we're going to do. 2, 1. Alright, cool. So just give me about 10 minutes here, and what we're going to do is just hit empty project. And for the MPC keys, and I don't know if for the other MPCs, but Fabric XL opens up as a default. Now I just going to use the piano. I scroll over about 12 clicks, I think. And it's the ambient piano too. Now, I've made my whole website and everything about being 8-bar beats. But for this, we're going to go 16. Just trust me on this, okay? It's going to seem hard to make a 16-bar loop, but we're not going to make it. I don't even know what we're going to play. And the thing is if you know how to play a little bit, good. If not, even better, okay? So let's not get too far into the features on the keyboard or anything with the different keyboard control where you can't hit any wrong keys. This is just for a regular old piano, or if you have a synthesizer and you want to make noise and resample it, we're going to set this for 16 bars, and then we're just going to hit record and hit play. So all I'm really going to do, I'm going to leave the metronome on because I don't have any drums going, and for the first half of the we're just going to play low keys. I'm just going to use a little keys that I play. Okay, check this out. It's going to be sloppy. Check it out. Let's go. Looks like it doesn't make any sense, right? But whenever you're sampling, all you're trying to do is get a little clean sound, right? Now the second time it loops, I would suggest moving higher octave, meaning that white bar, once it goes back over here, you can go to track 2. Remember, no wrong note. You find a groove, play it. Okay, I can go on and on and on and on and on. You can even copy that track with the pencil. I'll go over that later on to track 2 and change the sound. What we're going to do is I'm going to go to my sampler. And a lot of people are saying sampling is dead because of AI and all that. Well, I'm not going to get a strike for playing this because it's mine. And watch this. I'm just going to arm. It will not record the metronome like an audio track, so I'm just going to hit play. I did hit resample left and right. Okay. I'm just going to record for 16 seconds. This way each pad gets a whole second whenever I chop it. And then we'll lay a little beat over it. And then, of course, you can bury the sample with strings and other instruments, bass. I just think that this is really, really cool. I'm going to leave it named New Sample. So when we're looking for it, it'll be called New Sample. I'm going to edit. It looks a little low. I'm going to process it and normalize it. You can hit function and it'll show you everything you can do, but I just hit normalize, process, do it. And I gotta turn this down. Cool. First thing I'm gonna do is pitch this up 3. Automatic, okay? That's all we're gonna do. And then down here it says trim. Let me get in here. Down here it says trim. I'm gonna hit it. Now it says chop. I'm gonna go to regions. Now this here, I'm gonna put the mic down, but don't worry so much about your endpoints. Whenever you hold down your Q-Link button, it says start, end. Now the way we did this, we recorded at 120 BPM, by the way. I just want to catch the beginning of the notes. We're going to do that real quick. See, it'll automatically adjust my endpoint on Chop 2. I don't have to worry about it. But let's finish this up. Alright, cool. So we got these chops, right? We just adjusted the start point. So I'm going to hit shift. I'm going to hold shift. Anytime there's this little arrow up here, you hold it. Hit convert. New drum programs. Cool. We're done, right? Now what we're going to do is, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to say. My drums, I'm not going to play my drums. So let's check this out. I want to hear what these drums sound like. Okay, I like the way that sounds. 87. I want to stick around. Let's stick around 87. Boom bap kit. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my expansions and go to. I really like those drums. I'm not gonna use the vocals or anything, but I want to use a boom bap. We'll use this. Instead of the drum kit, boom bap raw kit prism, we'll hit sequence. Boom bap raw kit prism on sequence. Right there. We're going to load that. And it's going to say we're going to sequence 2. I'm going to load sequence 2. I don't think this took longer than 10 minutes, but we're almost done. Boom bap kit on sequence 2. It says none. We're going to change it to the kit. Okay. For this, we're going to hit the pencil on track 1 with the kit, then hit explode. Okay. Now we're going to hit pad mute, or track mute, sorry. You can hit menu, and go to track mute. And we're going to mute all these because they have sound effects and stuff And if you notice, the drums are always laid out where I know that these are going to be kick, snare, hi-hat. So when I hit play, I got a nice little start. Now I got all these other tracks. I go to track 17, 18. I got my sample here. And let's see if we can get a good chop. It ain't the best in the world, but we're gonna record something. Here we go. 3, 4. Bad. Alright. So I'll go to track 19 now. Add a plug-in. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see. I like to double tap this and then go to strings. Let's go to tape strings. It's dope. So it's really cool. One thing that I get a lot, and this is a little off topic, is what if I want to use the same sequence or the same kit in a different sequence? So what you would do to make like 5 of these that you could use on 5 different tracks, you just hit this pencil and duplicate it. So a lot of the times when you want to do something with a track, you hit the pencil for track. You want to duplicate this, so now I got 2 of these. I got one playing, and this one here is going to be blank when I hit play. Watch. But this one here is clear. There should be no notes in the piano, but there are. I guess you duplicate it before you record it. If you plan on using your sample more than one time, duplicate it before you record on it, apparently. Let's duplicate the original. Sorry. Piano roll? Yeah. You want to duplicate it before. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. All we did and that's dope too. I've never played a piano where you hit one key and that happens. I used to listen to music like, how did they play that? Like, how did they actually play it? Like, I'm like, they would have to jump all over the board like some wizard. But now that I see samplings going on here, I see what's going on. So all we did, we loaded up an empty project, and then we set the bars for 16 bars. We played some random stuff on the keys, and we let it overlap once. We let it loop. You can let it loop 3 times. I say if you're gonna let it loop 3 times, maybe go to a different track, and the third loop around, use track 3. But for right now, just use one sound and get one good clean sound, and it'll be easier to put strings and bass over one sound than about 5, and it's easier to mix it and all kinds of stuff. But then all we did, we hit browse, and we went to hear what kind of drums that we wanted to play. We liked the drums and the hi-hat and everything, so I selected that kit. And then I went to a different style. Like, I liked the way the style of music was, so I selected, instead of the drum kit, I hit the sequence on the selection. And it loaded it up to sequence 2. We went to sequence 2, and on track 1 we loaded up that drum kit. If we were to hit play, all the drums would have fired and everything. So we hit the pencil on track and exploded it, and that gave us 16 individual tracks. So then we hit pad mute, and I muted out all the tracks except for pad 2, 3, and 4, because that's a kick, snare, and hi-hat on every default kit. That's just how it's laid out, and it's how you lay it out when you're making packs or whatnot. So it just seems to work out that way for me with pad 2, 3, and 4 unmuted. I can hit play, and it gives me a different thing other than the metronome at a different BPM. We recorded at 120 BPM, and this beat here is at 95, so it just worked out. The notes didn't choke or nothing. It seemed to work out pretty good this way. And I made about 4 or 5 beats doing this. I woke up this morning, I was like, I have to do this today. Show you guys this is dope. So when you hit play, it goes off. So you go to track 18, because track 1's muted, and then it gives you 16 tracks. So you got 18 tracks. Weird. So track 18 or track 17, whatever, the next unused track, you go and you put in your new sample. We pitched it up too. We did pitch up the sample, chop it, and do the start points. Don't worry about the end points. Just do the start points. But that's basic rundown of what we did. I hope this was informative and helped you guys out. I don't know what you guys are going through, but it could be a lot. And all I know is you'll get through it. And all I know is this seems a lot, and you'll get through it too. And after you do, it's a real fun way to make music, all right? And I just wanted to share that with you, right? Let me know what you guys think about the video, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I noticed that I got 2 members, and I'm very grateful. This is, I make a little bit of side hustle from the monetization on the channels, but if you guys want to show support, hit the like button because it shares the video. And if you know somebody that needs help, also share the video to them, because it could help them. And if they end up making money, then they might become a member on my channel. That's all I'm asking for. I don't mind being the guy that shows you how I'm comfortable doing this, okay? So if you don't have any money and you don't want to become a member, that's fine. You come on back and watch the next channel. But if you got it, show a little bit of support. That's all I can say. It really helps out. And it goes right back into the channel. All right, guys, I'm Polypopo, and I'll see you on the next one.